and welcome. I am Josie May, business coach and mentor, and welcome to this channel. So basically, I am going to be doing a YouTube video, which I am then going to repurpose into a podcast. I'm smart like that. I'm all about saving time, and so therefore, why not hit YouTube and a podcast at the same time? My podcast is called Sales, Success and Spirituality, and my YouTube channel is going to be called the same. So I'm all about keeping it simple. I'm all about sales. I'm all about success, and I'm all about spirituality. So I am a business coach and mentor, and I work with female entrepreneurs to support them to think bigger, take big, brave action, and create substantially more income in their business. It is my mission to support more women to become rich. Because what I know for sure is that if more of the money in the world was held by heart-based female entrepreneurs, the world would be a better place. So a bit about me. Prior to being in business, I worked for the local government. I did that for years, and just over 4 years ago, I decided to go out. That's my dog. It's a problem, isn't it, when you're recording something, if you've got a dog. I don't want to trap her out of the room, but also she might make noise. I'm just rolling with it. So 4 years ago, I decided to set up as a love and dating coach. And I did that for almost 2 years. I was very successful. Clients went on to get married, to have children, to get engaged. And I loved doing it. But I'm a real empath. And I found that I was really getting sucked into all of my clients' lives. And, you know, love is heavy. Love is heavy. And so now my phone's dinging. I'll get used to this. I'll get better at turning the noises off, locking the dog out the room, all that jazz. But anyway, I'm going with it. I'm being perfectly imperfect today. And so, yeah, basically, I was finding love coaching. I was finding that I was really kind of picking up all the fears, all the, excitement, everything about my clients. It was very an emotive job. And what I had done is what I'd really got to grips with was how to market myself, how to create new clients, how to put out programs. I got really good at that. And the business side of stuff I loved. I also loved the love coaching, and I still take on 2 clients a year by referral only, but 2's maximum for me. Anyway, 2 years ago, I was offered a position within a big American multi-million-dollar business as a business coach for them. And it was amazing. I was lucky enough to be able to work with women who were just starting out in business, all the way through to women who were earning 7 figures each year. I worked with over 150 women and had the best time. But I was itching to do my own thing again, because working for someone else, you've got to kind of follow what they want to do. You can't come up with creative ideas in the same way, because I wasn't the creator. And so 6 months ago, I went out on my own again, this time as a business coach, to support other women to create more income, more fun, more joy, more flow in their business. So naturally, I'm an action taker. And if you know much about masculine and feminine energy, basically everybody holds both masculine and feminine energy. So masculine energy is the planning, the action, the kind of structure, charts, all that kind of thing is masculine energy. Feminine energy is creativity, flow, leaning back, receiving. And so I'm really good in the masculine energy. It comes very naturally to me. However, when I'm all action, when I'm all go, when I'm all rush, 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 do, push, 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 I eventually hit a brick wall. Boom. And what I have learned over the past 4 years is that the feminine energy, the flow, the spirituality is vital to my well-being, my success in business. So I really have to make this a big part of my business. It doesn't come as naturally as the action. But what I've learned about myself is that I need it. And when I really tap into the possibilities, the unlimited world, the universe. If anyone here is on YouTube at the moment, you can see I've got a sign behind me that says I'm a magnet for miracles. And I've got another one that says, thank you, universe, more please. So I'm very spiritual. Like the law of attraction has changed my life. Being positive, setting big goals, going for it has changed my life. And so what I have learned as an individual, as a business owner, is that when I mix the masculine and the feminine energy, the action and the alignment, that's where the magic happens. That's where I'm most in flow. That's where clients come out of nowhere. That's when everything feels fun. And when I forget the spirituality, I never forget the action taking. I sometimes forget the spirituality, but I never forget the action taking. I notice that I feel run down. I can still make money. I can still make good money, but it doesn't feel good. And why are we wanting to make money? We're wanting to make money usually to have a more fulfilling life. And if I'm just working all the time, that isn't fulfilling at all. So I have really brought these spiritual practices into my work for me personally, and of course with my clients. And some of my clients are more on the feminine side. They're creatives. They come up with all these incredible ideas. They're able to really tap into all these incredible, amazing things that they could do, but then struggle to put a plan together. They're good at connecting spiritually. They can feel aligned easily, but they struggle with the plan. They struggle with the action. So most people have a tendency to be pulled one way or the other. And what I do as a business coach is help to bring in whatever is required. So if my clients are creatives, if they are very much in their feminine energy, I bring in the structure, I help ground them, I bring in a plan that's super easy for me. And if my clients are like me and more action takers, I support them to bring in more of that spirituality and flow. And when you do that, the magic happens. So basically, I just wanted to do an introduction to this YouTube channel. I am going to be talking all things money. I love money. People are so scared to talk about money. It's like, I talk about money a lot, and my mum actually texted me recently and said, could you maybe say things like get more clients? Or she said it's a bit vulgar talking about money all the time. And I said, yes, that is your opinion. Yes, it is. But that is the opinion of many people, because we're taught that to speak about money, it's like sex. You don't talk about it. We all want it, but we don't talk about it. And it's my mission to talk about it, make it fun, make it exciting, make it something that you're proud of. Yes, I do want to make more money in my business, and I am unapologetic about it. Unapologetic. I have got big goals, and I am unapologetic about those goals. It feels good to just let it out. It feels really good. And it's okay if your biggest desire is money, because there's money. The biggest desire that you can think of might be money. There'll definitely be desires behind that. But we often want money from experiences. Maybe we want to travel first class. We want to go to the theatre more. We want to eat out more. We want to have the best organic food. We want to have the support in our home that we need, maybe a housekeeper, somebody cooking our food for us. If you have that desire in your heart, it's because it's meant for you. You are limitless. The only limits in the way are those that you put in yourself. And you deserve all of it just because you do. Every single one of us deserves it. You don't have to be worthy. We're all worthy. And there's so much fear. There's so much comparison. There's so much doubt. There's so much imposter syndrome when it comes to female entrepreneurs. So many of my clients, and I know I felt this way, have thought, ooh, I'm a fraud. one day somebody's going to realize I'm just a big fraud. And it's crazy because I was reading about, I think it was a Hollywood actress. I can't remember who it was, but she makes millions per film. And she said that she keeps wondering when people are going to find out that she's not really a great actress. And of course she is. I think it might be Jamie Lee Curtis. Don't quote me on that though. Somebody that big. And she still feels as a fraud. And it's just such a female trait, this like self-doubt. And I've worked with women just starting out in business all the way through to 7-figure-a-year business owners. And you know what? Every single one of them feels that self-doubt. But the difference is those that are creating 7 figures a year, do not give it time. It'll pop up and then they won't listen to it. They won't spend time with it. It'll pop up and they'll be like, ooh, this like fear, and then let it go. And that's something you can learn to do. That's something we can all learn to do. And so this channel is going to be all about money. It's going to be all about making sales in your business. I used to be terrified of sales. Terrified. Prior to being a business owner, I did social work. I worked for the local government. I did social work, child protection social work. There was no sales involved in that. I did it for 13 years. There was no sales involved in that. There's a lot of people skills. There's a lot of communication, but there weren't no sales. Maybe selling parents on a better way of parenting, but no sales like we know in business. And so when I realized I wanted to be a coach, I never even thought about sales. I just thought about helping people. And I'm good at that. I've been a social worker for years. I was good at that. But it really shocked me a few months into my business. I thought, wow, sales is like the majority of my business. And I didn't feel comfortable selling. I didn't feel comfortable marketing. I didn't feel comfortable selling. But the great news is sales is a skill and you can get better and better and better at it. And right now, I love marketing and selling my business. I love it because I know what I've got to offer is incredible. And when you know it's incredible, you want to shout it from the rooftops. It's all about confidence. So all about stepping into the confidence of your offers, of your products, and sharing with pride, because people buy into your energy. Sales is all about energy. And so that's another thing we're going to be talking about on this channel is energetics, the energetics of sales. And so I've recently been certified as a theta energy healer. And so that is a form of energy healing, which is transformational and incredible. And I wanted to bring in more of the spirituality side into my business. I'm also an NLP qualified practitioner. So that's a bit more of the masculine side. I wanted to bring in a bit more feminine side. So I recently trained as a theta healer, and it's just so powerful how we can tap into the energy of the creator and transform limiting beliefs, fears, disease. It's magical. And a big part of my success has been the more I have trusted in the connection we all have, in the power of the universe. The more I have trusted that everything is working out perfectly, I am limitless because I am at one with the creator, just as you are, and I can achieve anything I desire in my business. The more I've lent into that, the more I've trusted that, the more success has come. And so this is something that I want to be talking about on this channel, and something I know that if more people bring this into their business, magic is going to happen. So I'm going to keep this first one short and sweet. A bit of an introduction, who I am, but I'm excited to be sharing more. This was totally impromptu. I did not even think about what I was going to say. So I've just gone with the flow. Next time I'll be a bit more structured and bring in specific subjects that we can talk about. But I just wanted you to get to know me, feel my vibe, and say hi, basically. So if you want to say hi, come say in the comments below. My website is www.josie-may.com. You can also find me on Instagram. That's where I like to hang out, at _Josie and _May. So I'd love to hear from you, and I'll be back. Lots of love. Mwah!